Howdy, I'm glad you clicked on this video. As you can see, I wish to talk about something. It's about a problem that I've been noticing recently, and it's a problem that I believe needs to be addressed. I don't want to waste your time now, so let's get started. You see, this video was sparked off because I saw Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And as a quick announcement, I'm done with Hazbin. I'm done with Helva Boss. I'm never gonna cover those shows ever again. I'm repeating this because I said it in the end of my last video. However, since the video is like 2 hours long and only 10% of you guys saw that, I'm repeating it now to make it clear. I am done with those shows because I hated them. I hated watching them. I hated the feeling I had while watching them. So I'm just not gonna cover them anymore. But going into Hazbin Hotel Season 2, I knew I was going to hate it. I knew I wasn't going to enjoy it. I knew I wasn't even gonna make a video about it. I had no reason to watch Hazbin Hotel Season 2. But I still watched it. With each episode I watched, I asked myself, why? Why am I doing this to myself? And even after the show ended, that question was still stuck in my head. Why? And so I did a lot of self-reflection. Looking into myself, asking, okay, what compelled me to watch this show, knowing full well I wasn't going to enjoy it? Knowing full well that the only thing I would get is blinding rage. And I think I figured out why. I wanted an excuse to be angry. To me, being angry is a very invigorating emotion. It makes me feel alive. And honestly, it kind of says a lot about my life that getting angry at some stupid show is the most invigorating, most life-fulfilling thing in my life. That says a lot about me. That says a lot about me. But with that answer, that I wanted to be angry, and that I wanted an excuse to be angry, I kind of refined that answer, breaking it apart, examining how that excuse motive reflected across other parts of my life. But then, I started to look around. I started to see you guys in the comment section. I started to see other people online. I started to see people, not just in the online, but across the world. And I started to see a pattern. People want an excuse to be evil. You see, people are naturally evil creatures. That's just the way we are, even if we want to admit it or not. You're probably an evil creature. And being evil creatures, we want to do evil. But, in the modern era at least, it's very difficult to get away with doing evil, to sin. Because, one, our justice system makes sure that doing wrong is punished. Like, you can't break the law, you can't murder someone, because you'll get in trouble for that. And the internet makes it very difficult to just be an open, jerk to everyone. Because everyone is gonna see it, and you're gonna get punished through a public bashing. And so, in the modern era at least, people found a way to find another way to be evil. And that's by making an excuse. We believe that, if someone does wrong against you, you should, or it's permissible to do wrong against them. The problem with that logic is that it's stupid. You don't defeat evil by committing more evil. It's a very worldly and instinctual sense of morality that we have. Where, you slap me, I get to slap you back. An eye for an eye. And the problem with that is, there's two problems with that. One, people do not balance out the evil with an eye with an eye. If someone took the eye, you end up killing them. Because, two, people sometimes don't want to actually solve the wrongs of the world. They just want an excuse to be evil. And they're gonna take advantage of someone else doing evil so that they could do whatever they want. And to me, at least, when I realized that, I started to see it everywhere. Online, in my personal life, around the world. How people are naturally evil. Even in ways that most people don't notice. But it's those little things here and there that people use to justify their own evil. And I could be biased because I spent a lot of time online, and online people are infinitely worse online because of anonymity, how it's very difficult to actually know the person online. But the same principle still stands there. People don't want to actually defeat evil. They just want to fight it so that they can do evil as well. And you know what? The most frustrating part about that is when people put up this facade that they're the hero, they're a saint, and that they're trying to bring justice. When in reality, no, you're not. You're just taking advantage of the situation so you can be a cruel monster. One pet peeve of mine is when people state very basic morality. Like morality you would say to a kindergartner. And act like that makes them Mother Teresa. That infuriates me to no end. And not in a, oh, this makes me alive sort of way. More of a, you are lying to my face. You're lying straight to my face. And I see right through it. And yet you're still lying to me. Oh, man. Just because you can state basic morality does not make you a good person. Like, oh, congratulations, you remember who the bad guys were in your kindergarten stories. Please, it's infuriating. And you know what makes it even worse? When people see other people do that and think, oh, good thing I'm not like them. I'm looking at you right now. The person listening to this, I'm looking at you right now. You probably thought the same thing, saying, oh, I'm not like them. I'm better. No, you're not. No, you are not. Man, this video is getting real messy. What I'm trying to say is, people want an excuse to be evil. And so they take advantage of chaotic situations. They take advantage of other people doing evil so that they can do evil as well. And it's difficult to see it because in our minds we think, oh no, this is justice, this is good. When in reality, no, it's not. I'm saying this, well, one example is the Hazbin Hotel hate them. People who just hate on the show. You guys know you're not going to enjoy it, but you're still watching it. And you're bringing attention to the show. And I've unfortunately done the same thing. I didn't know I was gonna blow up because, oh, I made a couple of videos saying I didn't like the show. But after my first couple of videos blew up, I kind of had the mindset of, oh, I have to do this. I have to do that in order to be part of this. Part of this, like, hatedom. Example I have is during my Dead World of Hazbin Hotel video. I brought up character design and the amount of swearing in this show. I brought those up because, not because I actually had grievances with it. I brought them up because I know you guys would have wanted to hear that. Sure, are there problems with the amount of swearing in the show? Maybe. Is there a problem with the character designs? Maybe. But it wasn't something that I was interested in. It wasn't something that I was actively upset about. But I talked about it because I know you guys would have wanted to hear that. And I realized I'm making this situation worse. I am giving you guys an excuse to be angry. Because, oh, you see this popular guy online talk about something you hate. That must mean, oh, everyone else hates it. Thus, it is right for me to hate on this. when it's not. If you hate something, just don't engage with it. If you don't like a show, don't watch it. But, yeah, people are just terrible. People are just terrible. People want an excuse to be evil. People make excuses to be evil. People put up this facade that they're heroes when they're not. And you have to understand that at the end of the day, your soul belongs to you and no one else. Every act of sin that you commit is on you. Alright? It doesn't matter if you were angry at someone. It does not permit you to do wrong. It doesn't matter if someone else is committing wrong against you. That doesn't mean you can do wrong too. Hell, it doesn't matter if there's some great villain in this world. That does not excuse you to do wrong. It's a lonely and paradoxical feeling. It's lonely because I understand I should not be like this. It's a feeling that I know this is wrong, and so many people are just uncaring or unwilling to do anything about it. And so it makes me feel alone because I feel like I'm the only person in the world trying to do anything good. But it's paradoxical in the fact that I'm exactly like them. I'm no better than them. This is kind of why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because good truly does exist. And it is worth fighting for. If me, some guy online, can realize, hey, I am not a good person, I need to do better, then maybe you can do better too. I know people can be better. So, from here on out, I'm not gonna cover stuff that I actively hate. Sure, I might make the occasional video or two about something that upsets me as a way for an outlet or a way to talk to someone, since in my life, like, my interests in life don't really match up with those close to me. So I would probably talk about it online to you guys, to people who understand me. But I want to focus on things that I'm actually interested in. Things that I love. Because this is what this channel is supposed to be. This channel was just me making a video about something I was passionate about, and then just uploading it online without any expectation of money, of fame, or any sort of award. I just made the video because I wanted to. Because it was something I was passionate about. And I want to keep that fire alive. Yeah, so I just want to ask you guys one thing. Can you love for me? Don't love like me specifically. Don't love a specific show specifically. Just love. Try to find love in your life and cherish it. Because love is beautiful. And it is worth fighting for. Alright, I already got my main message out. You're probably wondering what the rest of the runtime's about. You see, I want to share some love with you guys. So these following sections are going to be me shouting out some YouTubers that I think you guys would like. This first section right here is going to be Hazbin Hotel and Helva Boss fans that I respect. Sure, I may hate the show, but there's a lot of people who genuinely do like the show. And so I want to shout them out. And hopefully you guys can enjoy the content. And remember, be kind to them, show some love. Now, let's get on with the shout out. First person I'd like to shout out, AJ the Wild Wolf. I actually shouted her out in a community post a few months ago, along with Love Arts 23. But not as many people see my community posts as they do my video, so I'm gonna shout her out here. And you know what? Funny thing, she actually commented on that community post, which was weird. That was weird. Because I've seen her stuff for a good time now, a good amount of time now. And to me, I have a disconnection between the people I watch and like my interactions with them because I don't comment on any videos. I don't like any videos. I just started like socializing online this last summer. And so for her to comment on my community post, it was like, oh my goodness, she noticed me. Anyways, so why do I like AJ? Well, she does redesigns of Hazbin Hotel and Hilfabas characters. And what I like about her is that she does a lot of research into designing the characters. And also, her art style really, first off, I think it's really cool, but it's also very macabre. Is that how you pronounce it? Macabre? Like, oh yes, these are hell. These are demons. These are from hell. They're not supposed to be pretty. And she does it in a way that it's so visually appealing. Like, oh my goodness, it's so ugly. I love it. But that's not all. She's actually making 2 shows. One of which is called The Search for Eden, which is a completely original story. And another one called Bed and Breakfast for Former Baddies, which is a rewrite of Hazbin Hotel. Oh, I totally forgot to say. All the links to their channels are going to be in the description down below. So just click the description, the list will be right there. So yeah, AJ. I think her work's cool. I think her work is cool. So go check it out, show some love, and let's go on with the next fellow. Love Arts 23. I mentioned her a couple minutes ago. I did make a community post shouting her out, and I'm repeating it now because same reason as the AJ thing. I want you guys to see it now in the video because more people see the videos. Blah blah blah. She too also makes redesigns for characters, not just Hazbin Hotel, not just Hell of a Boss, but like other shows as well. She also gives out little reviews of shows she watches, and she's pretty level-headed. I think she's reasonable with her assessment of different shows. And when she does redesigns, she too does a lot of research. One thing that I noticed from her is that she studies a lot of fashion from different eras. Like if this character is supposed to be from this time period, she studies a lot of that time period, understanding like specific, like how the cuffs are made, how the blouses is supposed to be shaped, all that. A lot of research. And like I said, she's not limited to Hazbin Hotel or Hill of a Boss, and so if you're not interested in that kind of stuff, there's plenty of other stuff that she talks about that you might be interested in. Safario. I hope I pronounced that right. They actually made a cool reverse AU of Hazbin Hotel, where some of the characters are swapped. And in order to tell the story, they make cool animatics. They're kind of making a unique story with the characters and by changing the positions of the characters. And let me just tell you, they are really good at storytelling. Like, you can watch one video and instantly figure out what the characters are like, their history, and the significance of specific actions. And they're able to do that in like less than 5 minutes. You can tell an entire story in less than 5 minutes. That's impressive. And let me just say, their music taste, phenomenal. So go check them out. They're pretty cool. Link in the description. Layla Studios. She primarily does short form content, which, while I don't really like short form content, I do understand like, hey, a little bit here, a little bit there. If you don't doom scroll, it's pretty good. But her short form content, they're quick, concise, and she gets her point across pretty clearly. But the reason why I'm shouting her out is that she does a unique art piece every single short. And she shows the process, she narrates over the process, and her artwork is clean. She kind of uses like paint markers. I'm I like traditional art, but even I know trying to draw with markers and pens is extremely stressful. Like, you have to make sure it is clean and clear because there's no undos. And she does it every single short. It's very impressive. So go ahead, check her out. Shows on love. MW Wright 30313 or M White 30313. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. But they too also make animatics. They make animatics of Hazbin Hotel, and they have songs in order to help tell a little story or make little scenes. And let me just say, their work is absolutely adorable. And that's pretty much just why I'm shouting it out. I think their work is very cute. And you know what? Sometimes you don't need to enjoy something because it's deep or complex, but just because you enjoy it. And I enjoy their work. I really do enjoy their work. It is adorable. They're well done. And I want to share that enjoyment with you guys. So, once again, if you want to check them out, link in the description. Alright, the next section here is going to be people that I generally just watch and I want to shout out. These aren't Hazbin Hotel fans or Hell of a Boss fans. These are just people I've seen online that I want to shout out. There's not going to be any pattern to this. It's just first come, first serve. And the first one who I'm going to shout out is Gilded Guy. He's a stick figure animator on YouTube. And let me just tell you, he is a master at storytelling with characters that do not speak. You'll be surprised just how invested you can get into characters for like 20 to 30 minutes, even though they do not utter a single word. That's impressive. And his animations, oh boy, they are really good. He has some really good animations. He and his team work really hard to make some phenomenal animations. There, I guess I said it probably. Yeah, his animations are just really good. And he also has some good taste in music for his animations. I should warn you guys, since it's just him and a small group of people, the animations do take a long time to come out. Like sometimes over a year for each episode. But that's animation, baby. Next up, Chase Noseworthy. He's a musician I found on YouTube, and he makes music and songs that are inspired by D&D and general fantasy. What I really like about his work is that not only are they very catchy, but it feels natural. The songs feel natural, but it's refined. It's kind of like a wooden furniture that was carved by a great carpenter. Everything feels natural, everything feels warm, but it was refined through a great craftsman. So yeah, I really like his music. Blacksmith. Yeah, Blacksmith. That's a really good song that I really like. Three Kobolds in a Trench Coat. That one's also pretty good too. So yeah, I like his songs. Go check them out. And next up, Colin R. McGinnis. I discovered him when I saw a cover he made for, I want to say, On the Railroad or the Chemical Worker song. It was one of those two, though I want to say it was the Railroad Worker song. He has a lot of covers of existing songs, though those are some of the older covers he made, some older songs. And he also remixes some other songs for like this song, but it's Celtic, or this song, but it's metal. And he does it pretty well. I gotta say, he does it really good. It's really good. But he doesn't just do covers, he also makes original songs. For the last year, he's been making 40K songs. And my brothers and sisters, they have been stuck in my head for nearly a year. The 40K songs I personally really love. The Salamander songs, that one's pretty good. Imperium Dream, that one's pretty good too. One of his more recent songs that I really like is his Slanesh song, More. That song, it really encapsulates what a demon does. It's not loud, it's not in your face, but it's very subtle, and it seeps in your mind through like little things. You're perfect as the way you are, so what's a little more? I love that line. I really do. His songs are good. I'm just saying it. His songs are good. And apparently he does tours and performances around the UK. So if you live there, you might be able to see him in person. Anyway, next up. Sabaton! They're a power metal band that makes songs about history. They talk about historical figures, about historical events, and they're really good. Their songs are hella catchy and instant earworms. The first song I discovered from them was The Last Stand, about the siege of the Vatican, or the siege of Rome, and the Swiss guards defending the Pope. They're really good, and I actually discovered a few historical figures and events from them, such as the Wing herself arrive, and Sergeant York. I actually learned of Sergeant York through them. Oh, and also the Bismarck. That one's pretty good too. Yeah, I don't really have to say, they're just a good band, and if you like history, go check them out. Powerwolf Metal, or just Powerwolf. They're also a power metal band, but they incorporate a sort of religious aesthetics. And let me get this out of the way. They're not really a religious band. They just use like religiosity as a sort of aesthetic. And I know they do have some controversies around that, such as them doing a music video in a church. But personally, I don't think they're blasphemous. I just think that they like the aesthetic, and I like the aesthetic too. Don't get me wrong. But what I really like about their songs and music is that it's kind of a spiritual experience. Like if you find that one song, oh, that's what it feels like. I like them. If you like power metal, check them out. So, show some love. Songbreaker Workbench. Now, this guy is special because if you're a fan of either Sabaton or Powerwolf, you're gonna like this guy because I don't know what kind of sorcery this guy does, but he manages to take already really good songs from Sabaton and Powerwolf and ascends them to legendary status. My personal favorite is my favorite. It's either Dreadnought, his cover of Dreadnought, or Fields of Verdun, or My Will Be Done. Those three, I don't know what kind of sorcery he does, but he makes them feel so powerful. If you like power metal, this guy's up your alley. Again, I have to say this again. I don't know what this guy does, but he ascends already good songs to legendary status. So go check them out. Pretty good songs. Yeah, Stiff Lip Subs. They're a company that creates little caffeine pouches. Let me just say, this video is not sponsored by them. All right, I'm not being paid to advertise them or to shout them out. I just see their videos and I want to share it. I shall also warn, the pouches that they sell, each little pouch has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So keep it away from kids and do not take more than one, because it might legit kill you. I did a little bit of research. It just seems like it's just caffeine. So use responsibly. So why am I shouting them out? Well, they make shorts and videos in order to help advertise their product, and their advertisement is really funny. They have like Wojak characters and roughly photoshopped scenes. They just do little skits with those characters, and each video covers a different part of the military, such as a mortar team, artillery team, intelligence, Chad the chaplain, Sergeant Alimony. They're a primarily veteran-run corporation, so a lot of their videos is about the military experience and like the people you meet there. And also, their videos are just really funny. Like, I get good chuckles and like straight up full-blown laughing fits from just how funny their videos are. Even if you're not into the product, you should at least check out the videos just to see the comedy. It's really good. How do I start an F-16? The question's real. I saw an F-16. Yeah, they help boost my morale. Slightly. Oh boy, I was worried about this. Clamave de profundis. I hope I am pronouncing that right. It's Latin, so I might not have gotten that right. Clamave de profundis, they perform a lot of original songs, but they also do existing songs, all of which are done excellently. I would categorize their works into 3 sections. Token songs, like Christian songs, I mean like proper old Christian songs, and original works. The first song I discovered from them was When the Hammer Falls. That one's really good. After that one, it was Dragon Shore. And I just kind of watch a little bit here, a little bit there, branch out to new stuff. Their songs, really good as well. Really good as well. Their songs, it has such a very ancient vibe to it. Like you're looking into the past and seeing a glimpse of your ancestors. They're really good. It's really good. Yeah, I don't really have much to say else, so go check them out. They're pretty cool. Brother Braden. Now, I'm going to make an announcement real quick. I'm not really someone who likes to use Christianity for edits or for like shorts. But some do manage to pull it off. Brother Braden included. He primarily does little edits and videos that uses Bible verses and songs and music that you'll probably hear. The videos he makes, I don't know, it's hard to describe how they feel. It feels right, if that makes sense. Like you'll watch one of the videos, listen to the scripture, listen to the music, and you just, or to me at least, I just relax. Like, yeah. Honestly, if you need help getting the right songs or music for meditation, this is the guy. This is your guy. To me at least, I think he's genuine with his edits. While some people, when they do edits, or like mashes, it's kind of like a more following a trend. Brother Braden, I think he's genuine about it. Like he does these edits because he genuinely believes in what he's doing. Which, that's a thumbs up right there, alright? That's something worth respecting but in itself. So, if you want to check him out, the link in the description. Alderon Tyran. I hope I pronounced that right. My apologies if I got it wrong, sir. He does covers of songs and he rewrites some of them. He rewrites some of old songs that probably your dad or your grandfather would have sung, but he rewrites them for the modern era, while at the same time still keeping the spirit intact. The best way I could describe his songs is like a song that you hear around a campfire around a cold winter night. That's what it feels like. It feels at peace, really. Like, yeah, the world around us is terrible, but we can make our little slice a little bit better. He actually had a little break from posting for a while, but he managed to came back. He came back actually just a while ago with a couple new songs. The one that I've been listening to a lot is "If I Were the Devil." That one's really good. That one's really good. Again, I'm saying this so many times. If you want to check him out, link in the description. Jack Parasaurus. Wait, Jack Pisaurus? Yeah, my bad. Jack Pisaurus. I hope I pronounced that right. Jack Pisaurus 99. He does edits, and he makes some of the best edits I have seen on YouTube. They are hypnotic. Like, they are clean, they go with a beat, and you feel them. They are really cool. Also, he makes some cool art in his community post. Some of them are around 40K, some of them are around dinosaurs. And the general consensus I got from this guy is someone who likes to make stuff that makes you go, hell yeah. And honestly, I gotta give this man a hell yeah, brother. My throat's in pain. I gotta wrap this up soon. Alright. Once again, this guy makes some really cool stuff. If you like really good edits, like these are some good edits. If you want to check him out, go ahead, share some love. Seriously, he's a good editor. Last, but certainly not least, Crusadus Wolf. Crusadus Wolf, I discovered him when I saw some of his critiques on Hazbin Hotel and Helvaboss, but what I found so interesting about him was that he felt pretty fair about it. Sure, he does like amp up a character, but overall he does keep the spirit of the point intact. Like, he's trying to be honest and fair. And his channel's young. His channel's pretty young. He actually, I wonder, let me double check real quick. Yeah. So apparently he's been uploading like little videos for a while now, but he managed to kick off around, okay, so it's early last year. Early of last year, due to his Hazbin stuff. And since he's such a young channel, I wish to support it. One thing I also have to respect this guy for is that in one of his community posts, he talks about how he doesn't just want to be known as the Hazbin or Helvaboss guy. He wants to branch out, does do other stuff. And he does do other stuff, which I do think you should check out. He made a Fantastic Four video and a Tron Ares video. And if you have seen his Hazbin Hotel or Helvaboss video, he keeps up the spirit of his videos. Like, if you enjoy his content, if you enjoyed the Hazbin Hotel or Helvaboss videos, you'll enjoy those other videos. So yeah, I'm shouting him out because, well, I gotta support my fellow knight in shining armor. So yeah, check him out. He's pretty cool. Show some love, and when he finally branches out to other stuff, go check those videos out. All right, don't just be dead set on one video. All right, I'm finally done. Finally done with this video. You have no idea how hard it was to get this video done. The opening section and me trying to chew you guys out, that I had to try that like 100 times. And I'm not exaggerating. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I really want to do the right thing, but I'm not sure if I am. But that's life. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing, if it's good or wrong. We can only hope that we're doing the right thing. I hope I'm doing the right thing. And I hope you guys would choose to do the right thing as well. I don't want to end this off in a bummer, so I'm still planning on uploading videos. I'm still planning on it. I just hope that you guys will continue to stick around, even if I don't cover like stuff that is trending or inherently popular. You know, that's something I ask myself. Am I popular because I'm actually interesting, or I talk about subjects that people find interesting? Or was it just due to sheer chance and me covering something that was popular? I ask myself that a lot. And you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I would just continue to choose to be me. Choose to be good and not sell myself out for fame or whatever. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I want to do better. So, yeah. That's pretty much everything I have to say now. May God be with you.